Hi there, this is your friend Virendra Dr. I have presented before you this beautiful nature. This is the land of peacocks, and you will find this environment peaceful. Serenity, tranquility, an abode of heaven is here, and we want to emulate this particular peace of abode in our soul, in our mind and heart, and we can make the journey of our life very comfortable, very pleasant and very memorable. For this we have to follow certain steps in our life, but for those steps the dream to be peaceful, to be cheerful and happy will remain just a dream. It can never become a real in our life. This is peace, to conquer love of self and lust of life, to tear deep-rooted passion from the heart, to still the inward strife. We shall realize the light that never fades, the joy that never ends, and the tranquility that cannot be disturbed. If we will leave behind forever our sins, our sorrows, our anxieties and perplexities, if we would partake of this salvation, this supremely glorious life, then we must conquer ourselves. Bring every thought, every impulse, every desire into perfect obedience to the divine power residing within us. There is no other way to peace but this. If we refuse to walk it, we much praying and our strict adherence to ritual will be fruitless and unavailing, and neither gods nor angels can help us. Beloved friends, so truth, peace, love, non-violence approach in life can only bring us the true tranquility and true meaning of life. The angels of divine peace and joy are always behind us, and if we do not see them and do not hear them and dwell with them, it is because we shut ourselves from them and prefer the company of the spirit of evil within us. That is the real ignorance, that we do not look within ourselves. At the bottom of our heart reclines the commanding master. It does but sleep. We need to wake them up. We what we will be, we what we will be, what we wish to be, and what we prefer to be is our own hands. We can commence to purify ourselves, and by so doing can arrive at peace, or we can refuse to purify ourselves and so remain with suffering. So beloved friends, here also the same principle. We are the master of our fate and we are the captain of our soul. This is our own creation. Peace is only within our reach once we really manifest it and dig it out from our heart, soul and mind. There is peace. There is tranquility, there is a pleasure. We should really concentrate on it. And look at the peacock. It is very peaceful and serene, and it is really teaching us that we can also be very peaceful. We can really conquer our lust, anger, greed and all selfish motives, and then we can really attain the most precious thing on this planet Earth, that is peace. Then let's aside, then come up of the fret and the fever of life, away from the scorching heat of self, and enter the inward resting place where the cooling airs of peace will calm, renew, and restore us. And remember, we should strive very sincerely to come out from these miserable conditions of sorrows and suffering, which is the root cause of our ignorance and foolishness. Only through enlightenment and wisdom we can really manifest the divinity within us, and peace, prosperity, happiness and joy will be our possession. So let us come out of the storm of sin and anguish. Why to be troubled and tempest-tossed when the haven of peace of God is ours? Let's give up all self-seeking vice. Give up all self-seeking grief. Give up self, and peace of God is ours. Subdue the animal within us. Conquer every selfish uprising, every discordant vices. Transmute the base metals of our selfish nature into the unalloyed gold of love, and we shall realize the life of perfect peace. Thus subduing, thus conquering, thus transmuting, we will, while living in the flesh, across the dark waters of mortality, and will reach that shore upon which the storms of sorrow can never beat, and where sin and suffering and dark uncertainty cannot come. Standing upon that shore, holy, compassionate, awakened, and self-possessed, and glad with unending gladness, we shall realize this universal truth. And listen to it very carefully. Never the Spirit was born. The Spirit will cease to be never. Never was time, it was not. End and beginning are dreams. Birthless and deathless and changeless remaineth the Spirit forever. Death hath not touched it at all. Dead though the house of it seems. Beloved friends, these are the real path of prosperity, happiness and cheerfulness. We should be always striving, seeking and finding, and never yielding before attainment of such a great dreams in our life. We have to be peaceful. We have to be happy. We have to be cheerful. And for this we have to pay the price. Because there is no such reality as something for nothing. And we can really do it if we really desire it very intensely and very persistently, because of our power of will, because of our determination, and because of our daring and courage and conviction, because this is the need of the hour. Peace in our own heart, soul and mind, and peace in the world which is bloody, fighting, hatred, jealousy, cynicism, all the negative thoughts are really ruining the lives of millions innocent people. So let's strive to make this earth a really very peaceful place, a place where there is lot of happiness, lot of calmness, and lot of joys, and lot of all good, positive, all creative, all enchanting, and the journey of life for the millions is really very pleasant. And the clouds, these clouds of ignorance must disappear when the bright sun of the wisdom and enlightenment will fall on mankind. But we have to strive, we have to seek, and we have to find, and we have to go nowhere, because it is well within our heart, where there is no tempest, where there is no turbulence, where there is no disturbance, where there is no waves of the foolishness, but only calmness, wisdom and enlightenment. And I thank you. Let your life be full of peace, happiness and joy. Be cheerful, let's strive to be happy. And I thank you very much.